What about different drugs running attack ads?
Yeah.
They're like, marijuana. Look how fat that fuck is. Stuff more food in your face, can you, fatty? Fuck, oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? Fuck you, marijuana.
Paid for by the Friends of Heroin.
Hells yeah! Oh, MG, WTF, LOL, BBQ. I love every single one of you guys because I am alive in Austin, Texas. It is Tuesday night, which means it has got to be go time. That was terrible. Go time for Night Attack. Bringing you the best of the worst of the internet ever since anyone cared. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood. Joining me, I got two folks from Oakland, California. It's JRY and BTAR. Brett the Amtrak around Seville. What's going on, beautiful gentlemen?
Out my initials and then stuck an extra A in there.
Yeah.
Wait, is your middle initial T?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I like to think that you're just always evolving to your final form of Pat Benatar. At some point, eventually, you realize that love is a battlefield, and your true prophecy will come true.
All hail the Batar. Hey, gentlemen, what's going on over in your beautiful part of the world?
I don't know, man. We got a bunch of stuff going on. Been a hell of a week, I think, for both of us. There's just been a whole gang of shit. Do we want to how do we want to do this? Do we want to have a random odds and evens?
I wrote down a list of things for us to do, and Act 1 is talk about the previous week. Act 2 is talk about the next week, and then Act 3 is Diamond Time. So pretty much that's all we've got. We can talk about. Let's start with the past. Let's go to the present, and then we'll.
So
hit the
do we
future.
want to just freeform it, or do we want to just toss topics?
Let's. I'll tell you what. Let's take turns talking about things we did. Justin, let's start with you. Brett, feel free to pipe in.
Real quick, Nuke Jello in the chat room says, "But games." Well, guess what? The games this week are butt games for you because you might as well finger your own asshole if you want us to play something with a score and a winner. We ain't doing none of that shit. We're going straight Smodcast this week, homie. Because guess what? The entire first act is our explanation.
I think by games, what he meant was, tell us about your recent Kickstarter for your games.
Oh, shit. All right, so here's a little story I got to tell about one Kickstarter you know so well because I told you about it. Fuck it for the last month.
Oh my gosh! Wait! Didn't I have a discussion with you at Dragon Con last year? Didn't we have this talk? And,
the only talk I remember having with you was when you goon handed me into a corner so you could pay me out the merchandise till, and you were very like a mafioso like hey, it was a good weekend.
You did real well, kid.
Yeah,
We're real proud of you.
But I was we were talking about a game. I was like, we should carry this on this game school shoot.
That was the last game that I did with John Teasdale, who actually is making his way into the studio here now. I don't know how we're gonna get him on camera, but we can certainly
let's take a few seconds to jerk off and announce how fucking amazing the whole Kickstarter campaign has been. When, in all honesty, 30 days, 45 days ago, I forget when you launched it. How close? Wait.
I'm sorry. That's John jerking off.
I think the mic is hot.
I was about to say, man, that's a hell of a fab sound right there. So what did you guys think it was going to do, and how much better did it do than it did?
I don't know. That's ultimately a weird question. John, what were your expectations?
So it ended up sort of right in the middle of the two scenarios that I considered, which was the first one. It kind of
one involved President Barack Obama blowing me, and then the other was me blowing a hobo in an alley. Those are the two ends of the spectrum, and this ended up pretty much
in the middle, man. Neither the twain shall meet.
Literally dead center.
So I'm sorry, you were saying like what were the two scenarios?
First one, I was like, we just barely fund it sort of creeps along like my last one did. It just creeps along for a little bit, and then someone shows pity on us in the last 5 hours and ups it through the ceiling. The other number that I had in mind that I thought we might hit if it took off was 250,000. So pretty much, yeah. Dead
So in
center.
other words, this was a huge disappointment. You
Ah.
were exactly one
Huge.
middle class house away from your goal. I
Expected
can't believe it.
line.
You
It was a
only
straight
made it.
line, no giant peaks or valleys, just a straight line going from $0 to $140,000. Which, you know what? I don't really care. I'm doing a dance over here. You can't see it. It's a good dance.
I love the fact that in my mind he's doing like an Irish jig and it's fucking amazing over there. But
Oh
we
no,
can't
it
see
is, yeah, dude. It's fucking majestic.
He actually, you couldn't see it from here, but he had 2 fish lines tied to his labias.
yeah, and he was just
And,
pre-show joke. Watch it on Patreon. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it was one of those things where like I really didn't have any expectations for it. I thought it was a sticky kind of idea, as it turned out to be. What was interesting is that we did 140 with literally no big mainstream press. Like we were kind of almost expecting to get some kind of press, not realizing that although we had great timing for the presidential debates, we had horrifying timing when it came to press people actually being at their jobs.
Oh shoot! Everybody was like, "This is all sideshow early stuff.
all
Nobody's
types.
there."
Fair.
Well,
Or
no,
on vacation.
no. Apparently, like this is just the time where people go on vacation because it's late summer. It's the end of the dog days of summer. It's before fall. So like news outlets encourage everybody who has any kind of sway to take time off. Now that doesn't mean that we couldn't have gotten blog coverage, but you know there's still plenty of time for that. It's amazing that we did what we did basically just on Kickstarter heat and our own social graph effectively, which is just fucking insane.
What did you guys end up at? I think it was
$142,000,
That's amazing, dude. I'm so very, very excited.
which is great.
43 now because it's open for pre-orders, and those are.
Oh yeah, no, pre-orders are open now. Go ahead and check that shit out. Thecontender.us if you're listening and you're like, oh fuck, I need it. Here's the fun part: when you wake up Monday morning and you realize that you are now running a small business.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, wow, that's definitely a thing that like, it's like all of a sudden you just woke up and you have a 3-year-old like in a bassinet. It's a nice bassinet, right? Like, you know, and it's a promising
like
young child.
It's a 3-year-old that like.
Excuse me.
No.
That
what?
would be irresponsible because that's not the like bassinets do not support the weight of a 3-year-old.
All right,
and or
get out,
the,
get out of here, Peter. We know how to take care of
don't
animals.
even know what a bassinet is. I now know that.
Bonnie's the comic book guy for fucking child rearing.
Let me just say that your baby is too big for the box you're gonna put it in. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, look, fine. We'll
a
get
metaphor.
the biggest fucking aquarium that you
Well,
sell.
actually, if you take a look at the weight requirements on modern American bassinets have changed over the past 50 years, and the standards should be adhered to. It's all I'm saying.
I don't think it's unreasonable for babies not to be tumbling down into the streets. Do you want streets full of dead babies? Is that what you're for, Mr. Trump?
Thank you.
I think I made my points.
That would solve the immigration problem. It's the Trump.
Wow,
I'm
you
Trump.
made
I was
me-
Trump
All right.
talking. I was trying.
Me and Justin
Chris.
recoil in horror. You
It
just
You so very quickly went to protecting our nation's babies to murdering every nation's babies.
Bonnie
It reminds me of
just
that
Bonnie,
time
you want another stab at that joke? You want to try the joke again? Maybe it'll be better the second time.
Okay. I'm Donald Trump.
Bonnie, we were in the middle of dancing and you took off your pants and you shit on the floor. You got swifty and you shouldn't have.
somebody get swifty.
You see,
Oh.
I apologize to everybody.
Squeeze
I
in the
failed.
chat room says Bonnie's killing it today. Literally, the, the babies of
By immigrants,
Mexican.
the babies of immigrants.
All right. So no, it's been insane. John and I have spent the last couple days kind of getting our shit in order and trying to figure all that out. But thank you so much for everybody who supported it. And if you want it, I mean, here's the real fucking scoop. We are going to be selling the politically incorrect decks until we put in the order for the decks, at which point we will stop doing it. So, like, if you want, like, basically everything that we were selling in the Kickstarter for a very limited time until we fucking put in an order and have a number, we are selling them. So now is the time to pre-order if you didn't get a chance to back the Kickstarter.
Oh, yes. Dude, congratulations on how all that has gone. Are you guys, like, how are all the cards finished in advance, or do you guys have to sit down and do a jam session to fill out the entire roster?
We're going to do another, like, a polish on it tonight, like, just to get other shit out that we were kind of, like, wishy-washy on, or that we've seen in playtesting since we put the Kickstarter out. So basically we're going to do another 100 just to sort of fill in the blanks and just make sure that the base deck is as strong as it can be. But, we're very, very close. We could go to the printer with what we have now. We just want to make it as good as possible.
So, okay, so let's recap the last week. Justin, what has the last week, and also Brett the Amtrak around Seville, what has the last week involved for you outside of the Kickstarter campaign?
Well, you want to know what? Actually, Brian, I don't want to fucking bury the lead here, because I feel like we're gonna go back and forth. I had this fucking Kickstarter fun. What did you do this week?
I don't know. I just jaunted off to the other side of the planet for a quick spell and then teleported
By the
back.
way, I just want to point out that I just want to blow up the fact that you're like, hey guys, what did you do? And Brett, fucking poor Brett, like fucking the young sweet boy he is, probably would have just went, I don't know, went to Baskin Robbins and, I ate a Sunday. Did you know that they have like a special? And then you would have fucking thundered in like Buttimus Win, like, okay, well, it turns out I was in Kuala Lumpur.
Here's the thing, guys. I've been
Hey,
around the block a time or two, and I know for sure that every time you ask me to come on the show, I have no idea what's going to happen. No one tells me what the bits are ahead of time, so I assume that everything is a bit until about 5 minutes in.
Yeah, okay, the
So
name
if
of
I
this bit
happily
is...
said nothing,
The name of this bit is Brian and Justin whip out their travel dicks, and then they measure how long they are and how far they went. And it turns out Brian wins this
Joke's
time.
on you, I really did stay home all week and didn't make it to Baskin Robbins.
He's got an any travel dick.
No, it was fantastic, man. Big shout out to Daniel Cervantes Lim, who brought me out to Kuala Lumpur to be part of Kale Converge. It was amazing because I spent almost twice as much traveling there, or twice as much time traveling there than I did speaking, and I gave 2 talks. And first of all, the ride out there, I think we talked about this, but it's like I broke it into a single trip to LA and then sort of 8 hours of hanging out with people, which everybody, met on the wrong day, and it was a total disaster, and I was a total asshole. And then I hopped on a plane, which, by the way, when I did get there, I got to hang out with TJ from SpaceX. I got to see Rob Krekel. I got to see Tom Merritt, and we actually ate at the exact same place that Tom Merritt and Rob Krekel had eaten at the night before.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably really good. Like, I'm sure everybody was really excited to see you this time.
It's fantastic. And then I hopped on a plane, went to Taipei, and then there was a brief 3-hour interlude, and then I went to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and it was an hour drive there. And so the moment I land, though, this is the part that I did not expect. The moment I land, I get a text like, hey, hilarious story. So anyway, you're supposed to do a talk tomorrow and a workshop tomorrow. Turns out your talk is in 2 hours. So your whole plan
awesome.
of landing and having a whole night to set up your slides and stuff, not going to happen. So I landed, and it's like I am spazzing the hell out. And so it's like, and keep in mind, it is 31 hours of being from airport to airport to airport. 3 flights, 31 hours. I am ripe, to put it mildly, right? And I realize I don't even have time to change clothes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Were
because
you
you're
not in the United Club?
Yeah. Do you not club it on the international?
Did you not get upgraded to first class? Is that what
Why-
I've heard
wait.
that happens to some people.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. I never.
Do you want me here? Let me just show you my travel dick so you know how it works next time.
Yeah.
So you go right in this region, and that's where you keep the United Club.
Yeah.
Right there.
Can I
Fuck,
confess
this
something?
dude's travel dick fucking splits out into a Swiss Army knife. He's got a fucking corkscrew. He's got a little scissors.
I got a window seat. Can I confess
Hold
something?
on. Wait, how long was your layover?
All of it. I mean, it was 8 hours in LA, 3 hours in Taipei.
What the you didn't spring the $40 for a club membership?
Can I confess something to you?
Yeah.
There was a part of me that knew for a fact that all I had to do was show 2 card tricks to anyone, and they would explain that I had my own television show, and they would have upgraded me to first class. And there was something that just felt so cheap about that I didn't do it. I took.
So, wait. Would you describe it as feeling scammy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number one,
which
way
is
to
why I
fucking
didn't
keep
do
the
it.
brand going, dick. Number two, this isn't even about the flight, right? Because really, I mean, getting upgraded to first class, unless you have if you have the lay flat seats, that's pretty rad. Other than that, you're pretty much getting free booze. You're in a can for a million years. You're watching a movie, whatevs. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm fucking blown, my mind has blown out of my ears silently, is that here's a fun episode of Scam School.
Sure.
I'll show you how to fucking not kill yourself on an 8-hour layover for using only 2 cards. It's called a $20 bill and another $20 bill. Fucking why? How did you not do that? It's the only way to roll on an international flight.
There was, I don't know what it was. I felt like maybe it was a societal inequity or something, but it's I saw a dozen young Chinese girls come in for their China Airlines flight right on time as a gaggle of girls together. And I just thought, they are people. They each have their own hopes and dreams. They each want to achieve their own things. They're not meat to be harvested. And I couldn't do it. I didn't do it. You
have a way different definition of what a fucking United Club at an international airport is.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I've
they're
never
not
been in one.
harvesting young women for their sexual prowess or organs.
It's like they only serve Soylent Green at United Clubs.
No. I'm talking about trying to upgrade my seat to a better seat. I wouldn't know what a United Club is like. I've never been in one. But I look forward to you gentlemen telling me all about how amazing it is in there. But it's
Dude, international ones are great. They got fucking
Beer machines?
Oh, beer machines. Fucking, that was one of my favorite parts about flying to Singapore. Was I was in the Shanghai airport, and I fucking took 2 beers in their shower, and I just shower beered and farted, and then took a shit, and they just had a great fucking time in this fucking walk-in shower thing. It was pretty rad.
All right, we're done pretending we have giant travel dicks. Let's hear it. Your 2 hours before your talk.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I flew economy because I was paying my own way, and then I landed and I threw on as much, cologne and fucking what's going on, Vaughn? Oh, for what? What?
Somebody called it a waffle stomp.
I don't know what that means.
Shitting in a shower and stomping.
I've never heard that.
Jesus.
Never heard of waffle stomp.
That's so horrible, you guys.
Wait, what?
A waffle stomp.
Does that have
That's a
something
thing?
to do with dead babies?
It is now. No.
Oh, Fred.
Jesus
You got this thing
Christ,
on you.
Bonnie.
And where she's coming
I
from.
was reading the chat.
Okay,
It was
okay,
there.
all right. So
We're back. We're back. So
fine.
you're there.
That's fine.
You get the fucking call. 2-hour warning, bro. You got to be on stage, and you smell like the fucking innards of a bum's asshole.
Yeah, so I get out of the plane and I rush out to the car, and then somebody recognizes me, I guess, for being the one white guy. They're all like, "Mr. Brushwood," and then they hold up the sign, and I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, this is my guy, I guess." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to." And keep in mind, in this 31 hour, and it's been almost 40 hours since I woke up, but during that time I slept maybe 4 to 5 hours. A little bit on one flight, a little bit on another flight. And then and I was like, okay, look, apparently it's happening, and I don't know how many people are going to be at this thing. I don't know how big it is. And so I'm like, all I know is that I have to get there, and it is highly unlikely. I know that my slides for I had planned on doing one tight presentation with a bunch of slides and another presentation that was a little more loosey-goosey that involved some magic performance.
Can I ask a question?
Sure,
and
sure.
I'm going to dance around this because I don't know how much of this is private and how much of this is public.
Sure.
You told me that there was an interesting element of the finality of your presentation. That your presentation needed a euphemistic bit of finishing on the airplane en route to Kuala Lumpur.
Well, okay, so what I was referring to is, and to put it in plain English, last week I mentioned that I was booked for a talk that I hadn't quite entirely written, right? And what I meant, and understand, there were two things. There was a talk and there was a workshop. In my mind, the talk was already solidified. It was going to be a variation on the Scam Your Way Into Anything lecture that I've done, several dozen times and is fairly polished. But the workshop was the one that I had a loose idea. I had done it before for Google, and I didn't know exactly what it would look like on this. One of the most amazing magical things happened. I just hopped into the chat at diamondclub.tv when I was in the flight to Taipei. And I was like, hey, who's here? And a few people popped up and like, we're here. And I was like, hey, since I'm an extrovert, can I kind of talk out what I think this lecture is going to be? And I went on to draw parallels and try to explain how my entire career, how everything that we're doing with Diamond Club, how what you're doing with your Kickstarter is all really just variations on the way you draw a crowd in street performance, right? So it's like my career started when I performed on 6th Street, and I noticed that you can't perform for nobody and draw a crowd. You have to perform for one person. You need a nucleus, and then you get far enough that a few people are on the border, and then you draw those people in, and they join the nucleus, and then all of a sudden you get more people on the border, and so on. Likewise, you need two things in your professional life. You need a platform, and you need a product, right? For me, the product was the magic show, and the platform was I wrote postcards to hundreds of, or thousands of universities trying to get booked. I made cold calls and all that stuff. And then at some point, if your product is right, at some point your product becomes your platform. When I wanted to start selling Scam School, I had a successful show that toured, 150 colleges a year. And so we used that to pitch Scam School. Scam School was the product. My stage show was the platform. And then 5 years later, now Scam School is the platform, and the product is, Scam Stuff or Night Attack, or it doesn't matter. But the point is you have platform and product, and if you do well, the principles of storytelling and engaging people and asking questions and getting a nucleus will work on a bigger scale as well. So, back to your larger point. I land, and I realize the slides are not in order. I'm not doing the Scam Your Way Into Anything lecture. I'm going to do this brand new talk that I made up on the flight, or refined on the flight, chatting with the folks in the chat room. And by the way, it was amazing because I just talked it out, and everybody was like, yeah, that's good. And I could tell the parts that were weak and needed to be cut and so on. So I land, and I'm like...
did you have it written out? Were you, copy pasting shit into the chat room, or were you just, fucking, off the top of the dome?
Correct. Top of the dome, bro.
And that's pretty much how you work, though. I mean, you go through it. You've been going through this, and you go through it, and then you do it once for reals, off the top of your head.
Well, and that's what it was like doing it at Google Talks recently.
Right,
and you can find that Google Talks. You can see a proto version of it, of me just kind of talking it out for the first time. But I could tell I was on to something, and I was like, man, if I added a few tricks to this. And what was amazing, so I land, and they swoop me in, you know, I'm dusting myself with please don't hate me smells, and then they swoop me in, and I walk in, and I'm in a ballroom, and it's like, okay, let's do this, and I'm like, hey, just on the off chance, I'd like to show a video or two, you know, I could show my hacking the system video or whatever, plug this in, and it turns out there was wrong AV, and I was like, ah, crap, there's no real AV, and so it's like, okay, so it's me in the audience, let's go. And we're already running late, and so shut up and talk. And I told the story of starting off performing in Magic and doing this stuff on the street. And I said, and I figured out this is the way I attracted a crowd on the streets. And something amazing happened. I started off, I flatly explained in advance that I'm going to show you how I built a crowd in there. And keep in mind, the audience is fairly spread out at this point. But I walk up to one guy, and I do the human blockhead, and I ask him to reach forward and pull out one of the nails, and I ask him to inspect it or whatever. And you could feel this tension because I'm doing something very intimate with somebody right there in the front row. Nobody else can see it. And I could feel everybody wants to know what they're missing. And so at some point, when I'm about to do it, I'm like, oh, yeah, by the way, you guys can all see this. Get in close. And like a fucking swarm, everybody swoops in. And then all of a sudden, they're all tightened up in the middle, and we have a nucleus. And as I'm describing my whole philosophy of how to build a crowd and attract people around it and create this gravity
all
well,
happening.
It's
Like,
happening.
right there.
It's happening, right? So I do the human blockhead, and then I'm like, oh, and now you're all engaged. It was this weird, like, meta thing where I basically did my street magic pitch and attracted the audience in and engaged them, and all the while describing why this matters for social media, for building any kind of brand, and so on. Anyway, it turned out fantastic, and the moment it was over, they're like, hey, we got a quick interview you have to do. And you know, keep in mind, there wasn't a ton of people in the room, but they take me over to some other room where there's even fewer people, but there's a couple of cameras, and so we record a quick thing, you know, I don't know, it was like a half hour long, I answer some questions, and then as I leave, Daniel's like, yeah, so anyway, that thing you just did, that brief interview, the denouement after your, you know, climax, that was for Malaysian CNN, basically, and 30 million people definitely just watched that. And I'm like, God damn it. So, anyway.
So wait, did you like, like, were you good? Like, did you like, was it like, oh fuck, like I fucked up, or were you like?
I honestly have not built up the courage to revisit that moment because I cannot evaluate.
There's no way we could find it, is there?
I'm sure somebody can, and they will.
Agent CNN.
You will. It wasn't actually CNN. It was the equivalent. It's Malaysia's news, most popular news network. Basically, was the context that was put into me.
Oh, come on, Brian.
But it's
you
like
know,
I am so wiped. I am so obviously not of this earth in that moment.
You know, that's
So
nothing
like,
like.
what were you doing though? Like your taxes? like how white were you? Like,
Well, I mean, the problem is very rarely have I
It's
been.
surreal.
I would say maybe 3 times in my entire life have I gone that long with that little sleep, and top 3 for sure, right? And so,
okay.
and,
Are
It's
you
just-
not a plain sleeper?
He does.
well, I
he
normally am,
sleeps.
but the timing was off because I got on the planes largely awake and giddy, about going out, and so sleeping was not really on the menu. So I don't know. I don't know. It was
you
crazy.
know, Brian, that 30 million people watching you was nothing like having your 7-year-old come in and say, "Hey, Dad, you're in the local newspaper."
Okay,
8 people.
explain this to me.
I don't
know about it.
I don't know either. She just walked in and was just like,
Okay,
"You're in
all
the."
right. When now you're just bragging.
I mean, all of
And
8.
what were you in the paper for?
Don't know. We haven't.
We
seen
don't
it.
know. We haven't seen it, but I imagine 8 people did.
Oh, I mean, listen, it's a troubled industry for a reason. Did you have any sense that
Holy
you guys, do you have
crap
any reason
balls.
that you'd be in the
What?
paper?
Somebody
Hold on.
found
R
it already?
underscore R already freaking pulled this up. Are you kidding
Of
me?
course. All right. Well, here we go. All right, we have it.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
before we get there, what do you think the Kuala Lumpur version of Wolf Blitzer is called?
Wolf Blitzer. Where's Wolf?
I
Oh, am
don't
I
know.
being dumb?
It's Snake Plissken.
Brace yourself. KL Converge, the biggest digital content and convergence event of the year, is here. A 3-day event, which starts today, blah, blah, blah. Let me do a control.
Come on, give us the goods.
Brian
We want
Brushwood.
crack.
Catch American podcaster, author, lecturer, and comedian Brian Brushwood. Boy, comedian's a tough one for me to swallow.
Shut up. All right. Yeah, I'm
all
sorry.
right.
Maybe on the fifth number one.
God
comedy album,
damn
we can
it!
figure that one
God
out.
damn it! You found it, you motherfuckers! Great! This is the actual talk. This is me.
This is the actual talk.
This is me out of my mind.
Put it very well. He says, I figure from the moment I get pulled over, I have about 3
Hey,
minutes.
that's me.
That's you. That's
Hey!
you. Look at this. This is great. That's no. This is the one that I got to do, and I had a little time to prepare for.
Yeah, no, because that you have your stuff.
Oh,
no,
okay.
all right. Here's the deal. The wild hunt is on. We need to find Brian, cracked out AF, talking to Malaysian
Dude,
24-hour
I gotta
news.
tell you, Brian on lack of sleep, it is something
It's sad.
weird.
It's sad. It's
It
a
is
sad
so
thing.
Well, I just want to
weird.
see you just gaunt and fucking weird face,
Oh,
like
jeez.
just
Yeah.
bumbling your way through an interview. This
Right.
is what I want to see.
This was the actually. This was the good
They'll
one.
say, I need to see the insurance for this car. I'll say, well, I'm sorry, officer, this is a rental. I don't actually have the insurance's paper on me, but I'm told this will help. And then if that doesn't work,
And then
I'll
I
try
go
one of
into
these,
the.
and then
I think at this
that's
point I
about-
talk about the Amtrekker stuff.
My friend Brett, the Amtrekker around Seville, put it very well. He says, I figure from the moment I get pulled over, I have about 3 minutes to become this person's friend. Because if I was his friend, there's no way he's going to write me a ticket.
Oh
And
shit!
I think
Do we
that's
have
a pretty
it?
good
Do
way
we
to
have
do
it?
Oh, do we? Do we?
Bernama?
I don't know. We'll take a look. Oh, jeez. Compare that, Brian. That's a full night's rest, Brian, to this other version of Brian.
Art Janier might have it as well. A YouTube link.
Wait, which one?
YouTube link from Art
All
Janier.
right, let's take a look. God.
Brian Rush.
Hold on. No, oh no, this is after. Yeah, this is after.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Regardless, it was amazing. It was a really good experience. It was challenging, and eventually somebody will find me the cracked out footage of Brian Brushwood just at his wit's end.
How did you feel? Going into it on such little sleep, being a talk that you have not given in that form before. You are somebody who prides yourself on iteration and preparation before execution. This lacked precious little of that, and you had literally no time to shit, shower, and shave before it. Like, how did you feel going into it?
Well, here's the thing: is the only thing that could have saved me is if there was like some kind of political revolution happening at the exact same time that distracted a lot of people. And luckily, there was a political revolution happening at the exact same time that was distracting
So here's
people.
the funny thing. I get a DM or some sort of communique from California Carl, who's here in studio, and he says, hey, by the way, where's Brian? I'm like, I think he's in Kuala Lumpur. Like, and just, for shits, the last time Brian traveled internationally, wasn't he in France during a massive uprising?
Yeah, we're like, YouTube's or like celebrities were getting beat up in taxis.
Yeah, no, sure. They were having their windows
Yeah.
cracked open.
This is
Sure.
like the first 3 chapters of your Confessions of a Dangerous Mind book.
Yeah. Also, this is, by the way, we're fucking on to you that you're causing these. Like enough. Like, I'm just giving people how the brand is the message. Motherfucker, you're forging documents and you're leaking fucking shit to various confidential sources. Okay?
I
Jet
know.
fuel hasn't melted steel beams.
A smoke pellet and goes poof.
Okay,
on my-
so here's as long as we're talking about the past, the weird part is I hear things the day I land. And Daniel's very sensitive where he's like, so anyway, there's this kind of a big protest about to happen. And I was like, oh, well, is there anything I should worry about? He's like, oh, no. It's just that one of our prime ministers
Oh my God,
might
that's the picture.
might have
Great
one of our
military-
prime ministers might have taken $700 million. Hilarious story,
To
actually.
imagine that this is like some sort of like musical theater. Like you walk out and there's like. Well, I see that prime minister. Why, I'm so knock him right in the nose. And you're like, what am I walking into? I'm a character that's here to establish the changes that are going on in this rapidly evolving environment.
So he tells me, he's like, I was like, oh, well, is this going to delay my flight? Is what
What an asshole!
Because by the way, I've never heard of the United Club, so this is going to be terrible.
And might I add, I was just like, before, like, Brian's like, should I take this kid?
Oh my God, Sunbun fucking nails it in the chat room. You pulled the international flight version of the "My Uber's over there" video.
Yeah, right? So excuse me, but
Listen, am I gonna have to tell my co-host I'll be late for my Monday podcast?
right?
She ate a little notice.
Well, what's funny is like that actually factored in. He was like, oh no, we have many routes to get to the airport from here.
God. Oh my God.
So,
But like I am talking to
I
Brian
can shut
before
down 4, 6 tops.
before he goes, because we had the whole France thing with like,
Right.
you know, I mean, it was a little intimidating. And then like a Google exec got ran over while we were over there and all
oh,
this
geez. Well, I mean,
stuff.
that was not
separate.
related to that, I don't
I
think.
know, but still, it was a little like, so I'm aware. I'm like, hey, you know, international, it's a little scary. And I was like, Brian, how is the political climate over there? Are you going to be okay? Everything good? You're not going to get like stolen from the airport or
I
anything?
mean, at the time, I had
stolen?
heard nothing.
Well, that happens in different parts of the country where people will show up with a sign and then they like actually steal the performer and like ask for a ransom.
I mean,
and-
okay, all
Oh,
right.
no,
that's not,
kidnapping. Kidnapping's a thing. I don't
Not-
know how
that-
much of a
that's the
thing
South
it
not
is.
that
American
country.
thing.
Not
That's
that
not-
country.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
a different country.
Yeah.
In other countries.
It's
that can
huge in
happen.
Central and South America.
Yeah. So
yeah.
like that's pretty creepy. And I was just like, well, let's look in how safe. So Brian goes, I'm typing it into Google. How safe is it to travel to this place? And he said, it
Oh
was
God, were you just
perfectly
trying to
safe.
like shut her up, Brian? Like just
I mean,
like, oh, I don't know. Hold on.
I
Let
found-
me type it in. Is Malaysia safe? .biz.
I totally did exactly that. That's not. I'm not going to pretend like it was anything other than that.
Yeah, it looks like the safety Malaysia situation is in negative 20%, so we're good.
But he did talk to me. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, Brian!
Brian on the way to the airport.
Oh my
It wasn't-
God!
Nope.
I was not there. Okay, look.
Was that your
I
taxi?
eventually texted Bonnie. Like, Bonnie's like, how am I supposed to sleep now? And so I wrote her, I was like, think Occupy Wall Street, not Chechnya, or not Kiev or whatever. You know, it's like this is not a revolution. This is people protesting corruption and doing.
Yeah, I mean,
doing a
come on.
march.
It's really, it must have been really, really great to get back to a country where somebody can steal $700 million and still get reelected.
Did he get reelected?
No. Think of this as Occupy Wall Street, not the Giants winning the World Series.
Oh, people are saying this is from 2 years ago, so I'm not even looking at the right thing.
Oh,
See?
okay. Did he get reelected?
See, told you. Yeah. Wait, no, it was posted. It was posted a couple days ago.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, I just mean that America's a very rich country where people can steal a lot of money and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like here in Malaysia, you know, they're going to fucking. It's like if you are a shitty money manager in a rich family, you can be a shitty money manager for a pretty long time. You got a lot of cushion to burn through. If you're a shitty money manager living in a trailer, you're going to figure that shit out pretty quick. You're not going to get to the end of the month before the lights go out.
Yeah. By the way, the current straw poll is where should Brian destabilize
Oh,
next?
my God.
Is it Ohio, Russia, Canada, the UK, or China?
Do you know what this kind of reminds me of Brian's early start in the college market? I kind of figured out at one point that Brian
A couple of
took
cities he tanked.
he took all the towns that were really likely to snow and like nobody went there, so they're just like, will you come to our college in the
I said,
dead
yeah,
of winter?
really? Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. So he built a career off of doing the gigs nobody wanted, like Nebraska.
I mean, all right. First of all,
in the dead
everybody
of
wanted
winter.
this gig. I got to meet and hang out with. Let me look up my Instagram here. I got to hang out with friggin' Marco Tempest, who is
Marco Tempest,
Marco Tempest,
the
who-
virtual magician.
It's the virtual magician. I am in all the videos that
I
your
am
grandparents forward to you that are about magic. I did the TED Talks. I am Marco Tempest.
If you look close,
That's right.
oh look, it's my friend the Jack.
The Jack?
No, I know Marco. Marco's a friend. Marco's
Oh,
a friend.
by the
I
way,
love Marco.
by the
Marco's
way.
best. And he is a brilliant. He's one of the few magicians that actually give a shit about fucking moving things technically forward.
Dude,
and is brilliant mind.
I'll tell you what's astonishing is talking to him candidly off the air, and getting his story because
So
he was.
he speaks perfectly good English.
He's like, so anyway, bro. So I'm punching this old lady, right?
Yeah. Hickory dickory dock.
No. He talks about.
God, if we were actually Andrew Dice Clay, it would be the best rebrand ever. But I need Marco Tempest's head on fucking Andrew Dice Clay right now. It's the front. And I don't know if anybody knows fucking who Marco Tempest is, but it's so funny to me. I need to see it.
By the way, just type in Marco Tempest TED and you'll get like 12 talks that he did that blew
Oh no,
everyone's
he
mind.
kills it.
He's
That's
amazing.
a full-time job.
Do you think is Tempest his stage name or his real name? Because I have nothing but respect for anyone who chooses
what
like.
are you, a cop? What are you, an international name cop? You could
I
travel
don't think
through
it's
time?
his real name.
I'm I'm the Amazo. Whatever.
Quick, Amtrekker. You got 3 minutes to become his friend.
Or else he's gonna arrest you.
Strike.
I'll tell you what's amazing is listening to Marco Tempest talk about where he was in the early 90s. He was a touring stage magician, part of a big platform, and I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to say, but he had
The circus, right?
Well, he had a dispute with his agent that left him essentially penniless, holding a bunch of debts. And he had to decide, am I going to litigate this for the next 10 years or am I just going to start over? So that's how he ended up in New York, was he was like, I'm just going to start all over. I'm going to drop everything. And he sent his agent to hunt down all of the debts, which he paid out of his own pocket, even though the other dude allegedly stole all the money. I mean, it's an astonishing story, and especially as he ran into an opportunity to get a hold of some super high-end silicon graphics machines, and ends up selling a TV show called The Virtual Magician. He carves up the pieces of it, throws it on the internet, realizes there's a market for it, and develops an entirely independent arm of the Tree of Magic on his own, out of the fact that he was stripped away from the chance to be the next David Copperfield internationally as he traveled around with that other show. And he is, I can't say enough awesome things about Marco Tempest. Such a super, super cool guy. It was amazing.
Oh my God, no. He's someone that I got a chance to interview a lot with iTricks, because he was one of the people that understood that, a magic blog was an interesting and cool thing, as opposed to the rest of magic that was like, I don't know, if it's not the back page of Genie magazine, you can suck my dick.
And you can print that. I'm Suicide McPherson, and I don't care about my career.
I love that you took a beat to wonder whether or not the fake name that you were, the intentionally shitty fake magician name, was a real magician's name.
my
Suicide
God, it
McPherson
really
is my
is.
favorite magician. He doesn't give a fuck.
I'm Suicide McPherson. I don't give a shit. Anyway, is that your card? Who gives a fuck? You're got AIDS now.
You're gonna die alone.
God. Wait, have we shown chat realm that
like that
magician
magician.
video?
Which one?
The Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, no. We
That
did
was
that
like
back in the
coming
BB
out.
Live show days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
sure.
so good.
Okay, so anyway, but that was my adventure in Malaysia. What did you guys accomplish this week?
Well, I'll tell you what, we accomplished yet another successful week of making a goddamn living on patreon.com/Night Attack. That's what we fucking did.
Wait a minute, hold on. Nobody pays for this. We do this out of the charity of our hearts.
Fuck that. Maybe once in a blue moon. Now we got 1,832 motherfuckers running a roll, son.
Damn straight. Look, man, we try to provide you a few chuckles. What did we say? A nickel, a tickle, Forget the other one.
A
Something
dime up your grime?
Fuck!
Sorry.
A nickel and tickle, a dime in the slime. Put a dime in your pussy.
Ash, you alright?
A dime in your brime.
Dime in your slime.
Sound better.
I like dime in your brine.
I like that.
Like it's gonna make a pickle.
Dime in your
For your pickle or a dime in your brine.
You got a choice. All you lady listeners, you don't have to contribute.
Why
to
does it
us.
gotta be a lady, man? Fucking men can brine.
We don't have the pH to brine.
Hey, Brian, it's me. Have you ever tried to brine a dime?
Captain Morgan, I don't understand why you're talking this way. You can't. We don't have the pH levels to brine a slime.
If you just quit her talking, you just need to. Here's what you do. I'm glad you asked. You
I
take a
did
bottle of grog, 4 pounds of vinegar, and a funnel that you write USS Get Up in there on. Next thing you know, you're 1 dime away from a pickled dime. Give it to an orphan for good luck. Ahoy.
Is that all a pickled dime is good for?
And you just take it out and you say, hey, orphan, why don't you go ahead and don't spend this all in one place? You're poor. I'm putting restrictions on your spending because I get off on control.
Mister, that's not appropriate. I mean, the whole purpose of currency is that once it belongs to someone else, they're able to spend it in, say, as they wrote in The Invisible Hand by Marco Tempest, it said that you should spend it however you want.
That was in my asshole. You touched it. Oh, I'm better than you.
Gross.
Captain Morgan wins again.
God damn you, Captain Morgan.
Another one for the captain.
Oh, you're such an asshole.
Raise the flag. The Jolly Roger. That's what I call the dime because it
God damn it.
was a
Fuck
frown
you.
when it went in.
Fuck you, Captain
Smiling
Morgan.
on the
I hope
way
you
out.
die in a fire. You die
You're
alone.
watching too much Rick and Morty.
Completely and totally.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, man.
Check it out there. Patreon.com/Night Attack is where you need to go. Thank you guys so much for helping us out. Brand new album content coming your way because we finally got the Oakland sessions and the shit that we recorded the last time we were in Austin, and we finally need to get out some of the stuff that's been filtering out with Spearmint Nitrate, but all the lawyer shit and everything, we finally just need to get that out there.
Heck yeah, man. By the way, we have a photo in action of King Khan, Brad the Scam
gosh,
Spy,
that's from so
stealing
long
those
ago.
Malaysia secrets.
Uh,
Wait, are you grossed out by that guy?
no.
Would you let that guy fuck you?
Oh, Jesus.
Brian?
I mean, it's me, because they
Brian.
did.
Yeah.
I got the girls to
At
prove
least
it.
thrice.
I don't think this is the time
That's a no.
or the place.
That's
or,
a no.
or-
That's a no.
Well, no one's asking
Or
you to
the
do it
audience.
now. Jesus.
God.
In the slime.
Don't be so uptight.
All right, Justin.
Hey, man, drive to Pound Town.
Okay. I don't want to throw down. By throw down, I mean throw up my food.
Yeah.
All right, Justin. You realize this is the last Night Attack with you as a bachelor. We're kind of doing a bachelor party right now.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I'm getting
Yay.
married.
Oh, yeah.
Amongst all the brining and revolution sewing and Kickstarter funding and all that,
BT Dubs
I'm
marriage.
getting married.
Yay.
Yeah, dude. Okay, hold on. Wait, real quick. Justin, can you verify? Is this your last podcast as a bachelor?
But no, because I got a bunch of podcasts at DragonCon before the wedding. But
This will be the last one.
last Night
released.
Attack before. Yeah,
But the last one released before you are a married man.
The next time we do a night attack, it'll just be two married guys talking about married life.
Oh my God, I would love it.
No, man, I have to go pick up the laundry. Whoa.
If you don't both wear sweater vests, I'm never gonna watch the show again.
Yeah.
I swear,
It's gonna
dude.
be like According to Jim, but gayer.
Dude, that would be amazing if we just saw a massive transformation in you from episode A to B. Dude, where's your head at, man? And keep in mind, for those of you guys who haven't watched, Jury Moore, of course, you guys have chronicled the ascension and descension, you know, as you guys get ready, prepared for landing in Marriage Town.
They're all towns now. It started in Pound Town and ended in Marriage Town. ABC Family brings you Justin's dick. The story.
Hang on, do me a favor. Just say that again, but slower and lower. There you go. All right, go ahead.
It started in Pound Town, but ended in Marriage Town. ABC Family brings you Justin's dick.
All right. So where's your head at, man? It's finally, you're in fulfillment mode. It's like, you got to make this happen.
Man, I feel like I was talking to my friend Rachel earlier today, and she's like, man, you got a lot of shit going on. And I'm like, yeah, I was really smart to have them all end within 5 hours of each other. You know, like, it really allows me to savor the moment and enjoy life if, like, everything interesting that's going to happen to me this year all happens within fucking, you know, yes. Oh my God. Well, the audio listeners, I'm sorry, but there's a fucking amazing Marco Tempest on an Andrew Dice Clay fucking body.
It's pretty good.
It makes me fucking
Well played, sirs.
but yeah, no, I mean, the biggest thing is that there's just like, there's only so much that I can focus on that, like, I've kind of found myself realizing that, like, oh my God, I'm getting married this week. And also, like, fuck, it's at Dragon Con, which at any other year would be the fucking banner headline of like, hey, I'm going to Dragon Con. I got to enjoy Dragon Con. I love doing Dragon Con every single year. And now it's like fucking Kickstarter in chronological order of shit that like is like needs to be paid attention to. Kickstarter funds. Now I need to fucking run the Kickstarter. We got to fucking plan the wedding, which is a whole nother separate thing from this enjoyable event that will happen later. I euphemistically use we. I get to watch Ashley as she does all the
way,
planning.
that's the thing is poor Ashley. Poor Ashley's putting together the Slacks and trying to, and inviting people to like, seriously, why you need to be in the Jury Moore Slack, like whatever. Like she is the rock upon which this city is built at this point.
Joining us right now, the invisible fiance. Here we go.
She has done 99% of the work. She is losing her shit, to say the least.
Do me a favor. Say it again a little bit with a little more emphasis. Take two. Just give it to me again. Here we go.
She is doing 90% of the work, and she is.
Keep going. You got this.
She is doing 90% of the work. 90% of the work. And she is super pissed. So pissed! This week on Getting Married at Dragon Con.
There it is, coming out.
Family presents Justin's a Dick.
You know what's so funny is that because I'm from the South, it's just like, oh yeah, that's just the way we do it. You know, it was just like,
I know.
It's how the ladies do everything.
yeah,
I'm
like
trying to tell this bitch.
I like Brian
She's
showed
from
up.
Ohio or some shit,
Yeah, I
right?
know. She's like a fucking Yankee.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I let you off the hook for cooking biscuits and gravy for a whole month. Can we please get back to it?
Like Brian's like, oh, we got to go to like some couple shower. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it sounded really complicated at the time, right? Yeah. It's like we're all square dancing, and then they give us a gift, and then it's
there
like
you go. I think that's and then there was the rehearsal dinner, and everybody got like really
everybody
drunk.
got lit. Yeah, no, it was great. Hey,
that's about it.
Are Justin, do you have an equivalent of a rehearsal dinner?
No.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Only the one you won't be in town for.
Oh yeah, no, because that's the other thing is I'm getting married on Saturday, and of course, listen. All right, so here's the big official Diamond Club announcement. This shit happens at 4 p.m. in the Hilton on Saturday. Okay, line up. You're going to need to line up. This is going to be a capacity.
Is your mom going to be in the line?
And it's worth noting that you cannot camp out in Sword and Laser because we're going to have to do a room clear.
Yeah. They clear the room each time.
Yep.
I mean, you should, of course, go to Sword and Laser, but...
Yes. No. I mean, but just figure it out with the line. Like, just have somebody wait and just figure it out.
And if you're in front of Bonnie...
I trust you guys to figure it out.
If you're in front of Justin's mom, they just be like, sorry, lady. And then call her a lady, though, because she is a lady.
Yeah.
She's a delightful lady.
No, just give her the finger and call her the C word.
Tell her peace among worlds is what you do.
Just be like, fucking, what have you done for me lately, bitch? That was 31 years ago.
Didn't Justin's mom dance last time and she was
she
amazing?
danced with freaking turquoise Jeep. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's gonna have to stand in line with the rest of the hoi polloi.
Wait.
Fuck that.
Wait.
But that's fine.
What?
Does that mean we have to stand in line?
Not me. You will have to stand.
No,
in line. I'm a
think
part of the
so.
show. I'm gonna march.
Brian, can you say that slower, but with the music play?
Thing is, Bonnie, are you gonna make me say it?
I
Hold
am.
on, I'm gonna move slow. You knew all along, didn't you? Are you gonna make me say it?
Mm-hmm.
I am the Scam Master. I'm gonna be inside. You're gonna be outside. You're gonna be high-fiving Justin's mom, while I'm fucking. The only rhyme I could think of was Justin Schlong, and that's not.
That was the first time someone tried to time Justin's mom with Justin Schlong.
Did
Now
not finish.
all I can think of is the Stacy's mom song, but with Justin Schlong.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
If you go to dctv.link, that's DCTV link / YOLO420 Reddit Dragon Swag, you will get all the details of the Dragon God Mega Thread. Dude, where's your head at? By the way, that's an amazing photo of you as Jesus Christ. like, where's your head at right now?
I mean, again, there's only so much I can fucking deal with, right? There's a million things we got to do, and as little as I am doing, it shows you how much Ashley is doing. That I'm doing fucking 5% of it, and it's still I don't know how many hours I have in the day. I'm so panicked about it. Let me try this Tempo Mage deck again. Hold on. If I play 3 effigies in one mirror image, maybe that'll. So.
Not gonna lie, real quick, if it makes you feel any better, Bonnie and I definitely had a literally tearful talk over Wi-Fi from the Kuala Lumpur airport about the future of our gifted daughter and how we were going to pay for an education that was right for her, and there were definitely tears shed. And then the moment it was over, it was like, well, I got a couple hours, and if I'm gonna get that special deck back, I gotta get to level 20 fast.
Because Penny ain't the
We're
only
having this
gifted
fucking
one.
tearful third act kind of moment, it's like split screen, but finally you come together. That would be amazing if it's just like this Richard Linklater fucking moment, right? And then immediately afterward, it's just
I'm listening
Shut
to the
the door!
Chicken.
It's cold out there.
I'm like, well, the good
Wrap
news.
the third act anyway. You're just starting the sequel. You're on episode 2 already.
Exactly. No, fair enough. But I felt like a total ass, realizing I only have 12 hours. Then I'm going to be in a different time zone, and I'm going to miss out on this month's back. I got to get past level 20.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's a lot to do. We got a lot to figure out. That's the reason why John's here, because we got to go over the contender stuff. We still got to take care of a bunch of just paperwork, marriage stuff tomorrow. We have somebody staying here for the week that we're gone because we're also like leaving immediately from Atlanta to Jamaica. So like we have to like get this shit Airbnb fucking like ready. Not that it's an Airbnb person, but just in the clean enough to have it be that. It's fucking crazy, man. There's a lot to do. And so, listen, getting married to Ashley is like the most fucking no-brainer thing that has happened this summer. Everything else has been fucking really, really annoying and trying and challenging. And marrying Ashley, fucking a breeze, especially since I didn't do any work for it.
This is for
She's about to
Ashley.
stab me, by the way.
This is for Ashley, though. The best advice I got was that, hey, you've already made all the decisions. Just enjoy the day,
Dude, it's all fulfillment. And this is actually what I
Actually,
what
no.
I
Do you want to clear out? Let's just have we turn our mics off.
That's fine. That's fine.
Fucking set
No.
a
It's good,
minute
it's good.
and a half
Ladies,
on the clock.
you guys have a conversation.
Just
we're gonna take a
invisible,
quick break. We're all
invisible
good.
wife to invisible fiance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
God help me, Bonnie.
Oh, are you doing okay?
Oh, I'm losing it. I'm really losing it here. This whole 5%'s more like 1%. Let me tell you.
Well, let me just say that the stuff that doesn't work out is a funny story later. So it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. There's not a lot working out right now.
Oh, and that's okay. Nobody expects everything to go perfectly, and it's like totally enduring.
I do.
Except,
I do.
oh, what is it? Go. Oh, okay. You certainly have the wedding of the year already planned, and now it's pictures in fulfillment.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, Justin and I have talked about it being like a royal wedding since it's so public.
Yeah.
So it's part of the pressure for it to be perfect. Everything's got stage ready. We've got actors. We've got everything. So it's if it's not perfect, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. Like
it's my special day. God damn it! I want dragons and.
That's a really good point. Aw,
That's actually a really good point.
we
It
your
is.
goddamn
And that,
special day.
by the way, the new podcast, Two Women Talk to Chairs, is brought to you by Squarespace.
2 women, 2 chairs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Bonnie.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Oh, Jesus. 2 girls, 1 cup. You don't remember that?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Brian.
How about this? Just go to JesusChrist.squarespace.com.
Well, hold on.
Emotionals, pictures, fan fiction, coloring book.
I mean, okay, Justin, you're acting as if anybody can make a website. That's not true. Not anybody can make a website. Only the blessed clerics who have bestowed upon the ancient information from Isaac Edward Leibowitz were given the granted knowledge of the H, the T's, the M's, and the L's in order to form websites. Not everyone could do this.
No, if that were true, then why would sarcophagus, more like sarcophagus.squarespace.com be real?
Wait, is it?
Of course it is, because 1 billion points of light spray out of Squarespace every day thanks to their high-quality website building engine.
I mean, ever since the flame deluge, only the holy trinity of those who are bestowed upon the knowledge of coding have been able to create website. You're telling me that here in the year 2563, somebody on their own can create a website?
Absolutely. All right, here. We've literally fucked up the last 4.
Okay, all right. Let's be direct. Let's be direct.
Why don't you here we go. This is for Neshcom.
All right, here you go.
This is the real one. Before
4,
was real. This
3,
is real.
2, 1.
Mother Teresa's dick.squarespace.com.
There's no way you can make
Just
a
kidding,
website.
you guys. Just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Just kidding. That was a joke I like to tell.
Wow.
Okay, look.
Let's try it
May I
again.
try? All right.
Sure.
I'll lead
You
this
start
time.
right now.
You know what was really great was the old show Little Rascals. I know what you're about to say. It was a little bit racist. And by a little bit racist, I mean it was way racist. But there were some good points to that show.
That's where I like to go to my favorite website. Raise your hand if somebody listened to the most recent Harmontown.squarespace.com.
You know, I actually love Dan Harmon, and I love his post-racial view on society, and I love Harmontown. I wish there was a place where I could make a website. I am unfortunately just a mortal being. I have not the ability to manipulate the H, the T's, the M's, and the L's. Where can I go to make this happen?
Here's the deal. You go ahead. I know an old wizard named Squarespace.
Oh, geez, Squarespace. What does he do?
He lives in the windswept hamlet of Manhattan, and there you will ask him these questions.
I'm ready.
What is your domain name?
It's going to be Brian Brushwood. No, wait.
What would you like on your website?
Content related to Brian Brushwood.
How would you like it to scale to different browser formats?
I would like all of the scaling to all of the browser formats, and if it's not too much to ask, I would like that it have distributed hosting so that you were able to stay up with 99.9 plus uptime, virtually never go down. I'd like the customer dedication that includes one of the founding members of the corporation dragging 5 gallons of diesel up a flight of stairs in the middle of a hurricane in order to keep the generators going, to keep my website alive. That's all I ask.
Well, you're in luck, because I, the Wizard Squarespace, will grant you your wishes, and if you would like to later employ my services, because let's face it, the Wizard don't work for free, you can use offer code NAP. You might think it stands for Night Attack Podcast, but it really stands for a nap a day keeps the hexing rival wizards away.
Oh, thank you so much, Squarespace. So all I have to do is go to squarespace.com and sign up for a 2-week trial, and then use promo code Night Attack Podcast or NAP at checkout, and I'll get a discount, and I'll be keeping Night Attack in business.
Absolutely. It's just like my famous catchphrase. That's great! Long pause. Mother Teresa's dick! I put a long pause so we can just end it right
We
there.
just ended at long pause. That's good. Hey, can I promote some
No,
stuff?
that's the beginning of our new bit. Mother Teresa's dick. That wasn't part of the ad.
Well,
That was.
and keep in mind, by the way, okay, first of all, let's make it really, really clear. A lot of people get upset when you say the phrase Mother Teresa's dicks because they think that you're talking about Mother Teresa as a transsexual, which may offend some sensibilities. What we mean when we say Mother Teresa's dick.
Transgender who don't prefer the term transsexual.
Oh, really? Is that? God damn it! I don't know all the. Fucking so many
Well, that
words.
is Mother Teresa, the old bitch.
That's the thing, right? Like, people hate when you say Mother Teresa's dick, but no one hates when you say Mother Teresa is a dick. Because, I mean, guys...
Mother Teresa's dick...
I read that book.
...actually refers to her private investigator. She was a crime fighter.
What was his name?
His name was Harry Cunteldove.
Oh my God, Brian! I love that pause when he was.
You're
trying
a
to say,
wizard,
"Is
Harry
that actually
Cunteldong."
somebody in the magician's.
Private investigator.
Harry
Cunteldong. What mysteries are you solving today, Harry?
Well, you see, there was a big problem up in upstate New York.
Jeez, that seems far away from Calcutta, where Mother Teresa did her most important.
Harry, where are you?
How do you know? Mother Teresa.
Harry, I've been dealing with all these dying people for a long time. Where are you, Harry? Are you here, Harry?
Mother, I'm still in upstate New York.
Harry!
Because I'll be damned if old George Foreman isn't at it again.
Harry, shut the fuck up! Listen up! Listen, there's some people that died that I don't think the right person being killed. They's in North Carolina. I'm Mother Teresa. Please, Harry, go solve the murder.
Man, you want to know what? A lot of people like to wonder, what's it like to watch hee-haw on ayahuasca? Worry no longer. You can just listen to the Night Attack podcast.
I make no judgments one way or the other, but I would guess that based on Mother Teresa's accent, she probably had a family member that owned slaves at some point.
Oh,
right?
Jesus!
Oh my god!
Oh, my God!
Wow.
Man, it seems like
Wait,
Fuck you,
wait.
Christopher
To be
Hitchens.
honest,
Fucking Brett
This,
Rounsaville's dropping
leads me
bombs on
into my
Teresa
favorite
now.
Pinata.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Mother Teresa's accent right there.
So, Bonnie, wait, did you guys make this?
No.
Oh, well then
somebody,
forget it. I don't want to see it.
It's Shannon.
Wait, did you just then loudly announce who it is? Oh, dang it. Okay, whatever. Hey, man, now is a really great time for me to announce that guess what's about to be available at scamstuff.com. You won't believe
I know, I love it. Squarespace is like, good, fucking do it to yourself, you piece of shit.
So
Fucking,
anyway.
how about this? How about when it's your own money on your table? I want you to talk about dicks and cunts and pussies and rape and Hitler and fucking,
Let me
a
tell you.
dog being
All right, hold on,
Hitler
let me
and
get this
raping
straight.
somebody.
You ready?
Fish bagels.
Oh, man. If y'all love raping Hitler with your dicks in his cunt, then you know what y'all's gonna love? Getting free drinks while you do it.
Wait. Let me have a go at it.
Okay, all right, go for it.
Okay. I'm so excited about the new issue of Scam School Academy because I keep it by my shower. So when I need to do a waffle stomp, I have something to wipe with.
Jesus Christ, Bonnie.
What? You guys are so bad. Y'all are so bad with action.
All right, let's give Brett a try.
Oh my
Brett,
God.
this is your take. Here we go. And go.
Hey, I'd like to present to you a waffle stomping good time brought to you by the fine folks at scamschool.com. If you want to learn all of the new waffle stomping techniques, you can find them right here on page 32. Diarrhea waffle stomp, boom, shape of a star. That's all I got.
All right, Justin, you want to bring this home?
Sure. Well, now a lot of people like to tell me, Brian, you can't sell Scam. Take two. You can't sell Scam Stuff Academy. It contains too many long or curved dicks. I say, fuck you. It's got the best dicks. The only dicks that George Washington himself would swing on like monkey bars. He was into that, by the way. And you'll learn all about it in Scam Stuff Academy or Scam School Academy. I'm not sure. Available now at squarespace.com.
I like the only thing that makes what you say okay is no one right at the end goes, oh, Jesus!
Have you not figured out that's our whole game? Is that everything any of us says is equally valid. It's only when one player decides to play a trump card of, oh, jeez, really? Really?
Oh, fuck.
They take the moral high ground. And Brian does that to me all the time. I'm like, what? And then I go through like a week of going, gosh.
Maybe I am racist.
I really am bad.
He's
I go,
like-
no, I love people.
Especially Mother Teresa's dick.
Oh, you really crossed the line there,
Oh,
Brushwood.
she was a saint.
Oh, come on!
She did so much good work for the poor.
Yeah. So anyway, Scam School Academy is coming out, I believe, in 1 week. Get ready for a signed copy coming soon to scamstuff.com. Meanwhile, if you wanted to head over to Amazon and leave a
Oh, wow.
preemptive
Hey,
review,
Brian.
I wouldn't. Wait, what?
Listen, I don't want to stir up a social media brouhaha, but apparently, the Mother Teresa's dick on Twitter.
Jesus. Hold on. Let me take a look here.
God.
let me open this up.
No, you guys didn't do this.
Oh,
did you?
jeez,
This
wow.
is wrong.
Yeah,
You
you know, Mother
rang.
Teresa's dick. You rang.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
So
no,
we
Mother
did.
Teresa's dick.
You know-
Apparently new to Twitter.
Non-existent genitalia. So we did.
I'm just surprised surprised that this isn't
think
a
pronounced-
verified one. I would expect it to be Mother Teresa's dick
Here
3,
comes-
4, 5.
Well, that would be
or-
that would be motherfucking Teresa's dick.
What? Your mother fucked Teresa's dick?
No, motherfucking asshole clan. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Brian. What do you say we go ahead and get into a little bit of diamond time?
Yeah, man. Diamond Time, of course, is the place that you could shout out your latest take two.
Oh,
your
wait.
latest projects. What's up, Bon?
Is that a?
What?
That
Yes,
Photoshop?
Bonnie, for the
I'm sorry.
for the folks who are watching.
Is
This,
it
of
an
course,
Adobe shop?
is God damn, I can't even find it. All right, can we?
All right.
Let's back on track. Diamond Time is the place that you can shout out your latest projects. Head on over to diamondclub.reddit.com and you'll find sticky right up top weekly Diamond Time submissions for each upcoming week. The top 3, of course, we shout out right here live on the air. Sunbun is number 1 right now, saying Rocket League is like soccer with cars. I'm hosting a 3 versus 3 tournament and you should be part of it. Bring yourself and 3 of your closest Rocket League friends. I don't think Sunbun understands how many it takes to make 3. And battle it out with some people you might know. Wait, hold on. 3 teams of 4 would make 3 versus 3. Got it. With some people you might know. What a great idea, Sunbun, which, by the way, is my new favorite catchphrase. Every time I say anything at all, I'm going to end it with, like, what a great idea, Brian. And then I'm going to put on a top hat, and I'm going to throw on a monocle. If you go to tiny.cc/rocket signup, you too can join the league.
Man, everybody loves the Rocket League.
I mean, whatever. It's because they're all gay.
So Brian
Are
is
you
really
anti-Rocket League? Are you like fuck Rocket League?
No, gays awesome. That's why they're better than us. Gays are the superior race, my friend.
Oh, jeez, Brian.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
know.
I'm invulnerable. I have the not actually anti-gay field around me, so it just bounced out.
So here's the deal. You can also hear about Dr. Big Love. He's the one they call Dr. Big Love. He's the one to make you feel all right. Hey, Diamond Club. I have a small favor to ask that is both helpful.
There's 5 people losing it like me right now. Everybody else is under 30. Sorry.
That's both helpful if you're at a university and have a hilarious payoff. One of the lecturers at my university presented at a TEDx event and made it a commitment that if it gets 1,000 views, he will streak around campus. We're currently sitting ever so close, but believe with Diamond Club's help, we can obliterate it. The link is bit.ly/swiggy swooty streaking with that booty.
You messed
Carl.
up. It's swiggity swooty streaking with that booty.
Oh, okay.
That-
So it's
that.
over 1,000 already. But fucking, I want everybody. Is it on YouTube? All right, then if you comment and say like, I want to see that dick, sir.
Yeah, like where's Mother
Is
Teresa's
that the dick? Just make the top comment. Present the dick, please.
I do say, sir, I require more dicks of saints.
Well, I mean, like, listen, he's the one who offered.
I think it
He
should
was
be
the
like,
one, like, oh, that guy's just aching to pull his dick out.
Yeah.
Look at
No,
him.
the top comment should be
He's the guy at the party that's like, oh, dare me. Who wants to dare me? Who wants to dare me to pull my dick, my balls? Rub on my dick and my balls.
Jesus
Huh?
Christ,
Huh?
Justin.
Who wants to dare me?
What are you doing? All right, hey, man.
Hey, by the way,
oh, Jesus.
oh my God, I'm so drunk right now. Oh my God, I'd pull my dick out if somebody asked.
You know what's so funny?
That's that guy. That's his TEDx talk too, by the way.
Good talk. Needs
It's-
more dick.
It's just him. It's just him yelling at the audience. Oh my God, I'm so wasted. Are you guys as wasted as I am? I'd pull, if somebody asked, like my dick would just be right out in the air. It would unfurl like a banner.
It's such an unfair standard.
Oh, wait, hold on. Say again. Go ahead.
It's such an unfair standard because women can like flop their boobs out at any point. And
Can they, though? Why don't you prove your case?
All right, here we go. Also, Cobalt Tiger says, chat room, I've been texting with a stranded astronaut on my iPhone. It's Lifeline, and it's both amazing and nerve-wracking. The first time you hear from Taylor, a frightened young student who just emerged from an escape pod in an alien desert, the situation is dire. There's no food, no water, no way off the surface, and only one person in range to talk to, you. Taylor will live and die by your advice. It's real time. Is it better to spend the night huddled up next to a heat source emitting potentially lethal radiation, or risk the sub-zero temperatures on the surface? I wasn't sure, but I went with my gut. Camp out by the reactor. Quote, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really nervous about this, Taylor messaged back. I guess I won't know till I wake up in the morning. It's been a few hours, and I haven't heard back from Taylor yet. Chat room, it sounds like your type of game. Check out Lifeline on iOS, bit.ly/totally not a Martian ripoff.
Holy cow, that's amazing. And he says it's totally not a Martian ripoff.
Just in case you were worried. Hey, listen, man, it's all fun and games until Taylor starts asking for nudes.
He's like, I'm afraid I'm going to die up here on Mars, and only one thing will bring me joy before I leave this not Earth, and that's to see them titties.
Let me just see it real quick. Just for a second. I'll delete it.
Hey, man.
Diamond Time, of course, is where you can shout out your own project. Do it on the Reddit. It is diamondclub.reddit.com. Great shit on the Reddit this week, including your Dragon Con survival guide, your Diamond Time opportunities, and you need to get those in by Sunday this week, because that's when we're recording next week's podcast. No podcast live on Tuesday. Yes, podcast live at Dragon Con Sunday night.
Yep. Hey, man, I don't know if I told you, but...
Wait, Taylor is a student in the game. Guys, don't make it weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Because young kids in school never ask each other for naked pictures. That's wholly unrealistic. Unlike him being lost on the surface of an alien planet. I don't know why I got really up that dude's ass about
fine.
that.
No. I mean, look. What happens on Mars stays on Mars. Hey, so here's the thing. I was told seconds, literally some number of seconds that amounted to minutes, possibly hours before the show, that I was allowed to talk about the future.
Ryan, you are a man with many projects, many plans.
Sure.
What do you got going
on? Justin, name some things that I am known for.
Scamming.
Mm-hmm.
You're known for scamming people.
Sure.
Schooling.
You're known for being a internet retail magnate.
Yep. You
buffing.
I'm like a Willy Wonka of scamming.
Yeah. You're known for destabilizing foreign governments.
Alcoholism from the chat room. Thank you. Yeah, no, accurate.
You're working on them sweet abs.
You're known for being a father of 3.
Yeah. Okay. Let's flip it upside down. What are some things I am not known for?
Not scamming.
Being funny.
Peace to all worlds. Peace among worlds, my friend. You know what? I don't normally do this. Let me kick it over to the chat room and let's hear what is the next project that Brian's going to be stressed out about. It involves him going to LA. It involves him.
Oh, come on. You can't. I mean, like, really, we're just going to watch and see whether or not it comes up.
Dude, it's not going to come up. There's no way. Nobody will guess.
So then why is it a thing that we're doing?
What do you mean? Oh, because I'm allowed to talk about it. I'm allowed.
No. I know. I'm just saying that let's get to it.
Okay. Well, so far nobody's close.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying.
All right, look.
You're not known. All right.
All right.
How about this? Can I lead into it?
Go ahead. Take 2. Ready? 3,
you have gotten
2,
into
1. Go.
You've gotten into real fights with Bonnie about your behavior on the internet.
There is one thing that I am absolutely prohibited by Bonnie from doing on the internet.
Now, meanwhile, Bonnie is a tremendous mother that is very protective of your children.
That's true.
She allows, in that purview, because she is also an artist who respects your own journey, you to be on the internet talking all sorts of noise and associating yourself with fucking me, which is a huge step, in the wrong direction, in my opinion.
Sure.
But there is one thing for which she has a legitimate fucking problem.
Yeah, no, she has flat out said you are never allowed to do this activity on the internet because it is always
Masturbating on TV is rude.
no. And by the way, Waffleophagus is offering up. Oh, the streaming with the kids on the Periscope. That's bad. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Some-
Right?
got it.
Somebody
Spork and pork.
guessed.
Spork and pork.
Some of the guests?
Spork and pork. Dancing.
Waffles says I should never dance with the stars.
So, Brian, you've been contacted by an outfit, a gang, of a faction. What do they want you to do?
They're like,
We want you to dance, Brian.
I will tell you that Dancing with the Stars would not allow him to talk about this before they announce it themselves.
No.
It's Dancing
Okay.
with the Stars.
So, there is a channel on YouTube called youtube.com/danceon that is all about dancing, and they have a show in which it is is awfully similar to Dancing with the Stars. And I will tell you three things. I'll tell you three things. The three things are, number one, nothing on this planet terrifies me more than dancing. I barely got drunk enough to dance at my own wedding. Number two, Bonnie is done with watching me dance awkwardly with other men on the internet.
well, it's only because he won't dance with me. He dances with men on film.
And
Yeah.
number three is that I appear to, according to the email that I just got, I haven't seen the actual agreement. It might all fizzle at the last minute, but I was told that I was invited to compete in the 4th season of I forget what it's called, Dance Elimination or some shit.
Elimination.
It's essentially Dancing with the
Dance
Stars on Dance
Waffle
On.
Stomp.
Can you please Dance Showdown?
Dance Showdown. Dance Showdown. It is.
Dance Showdown! Brian
So it is genuinely the most terrifying thing on my.
Oh hell no, man! We're gonna be all up in this. We're gonna get swifty in here.
Take
Pop
off
your
your
pants and your panties.
Yeah, dude. It's
And you're doing this.
I mean, it looks like it. I mean, all that's left is to sign the paper and have the ink get dry. But I'm terrified.
Now listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, Brian.
I'm genuinely terrified.
Chat realm's about 50-50. Like 50% is like that's gonna be awesome and hilarious. 50% is like no, but that 50% doesn't understand you're getting paid for it, and they need to suck it up because unless they're gonna fucking pay you that money, he's gonna dance for his supper, motherfuckers.
Also, there's no way it's not awesome and hilarious, right? Either you fall on your face and we all get to laugh in Schadenfreude, or you're awesome and we get to laugh in like glorious ecstasy with you.
Yeah, I would prefer it be the latter than the former. I don't really know.
But hey, listen,
point is,
don't
we laugh
knock
no
out
matter
any
what.
options here, Brian.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, dude. By the way, it took me a while to find this mashup of Get Happy and or Get Lucky and Swifty here. Boom. There you go. I'm gonna insist that I dance to this.
It's time to get swifty. Oh, gotta get swifty. Oh yeah.
All right, that's enough. Look,
Hey, there is somebody that seems a little upset about this, and I feel like it's somebody that probably could call in right now.
Yeah.
Also, it would reunite the OG BB Live Show crew.
Oh, Jesus.
Odocta is in the chat room
Dude.
right now. He's got a
JJ
strong
Stone,
opinion
a.k.a.
about
Odocta,
this.
do me a favor. Call into Night Attack Show right now on Skype. Let's throw you right now live on the air. I want to hear your opinion on it. Because you, my friend, you speak truth to power. And
All right, so where's your head at? Where's your head at? I'm turning the tables, bitch.
I gotta say is Penny's face was hilarious.
Oh, when she found out?
Oh my god, it was pure joy because she was just like, we're talking about like being a good student means you're kind of like really open and vulnerable to what other people say and your own like admittance to be like, hey, I don't know anything about this, and that's cool. And then Brian's like, let me tell you, I might be doing this thing, and she couldn't guess, and then she goes, and then when he told her, she's like,
No, she genuinely, the joy, as if I told her the world was upside down and that mountains were made of chocolate, came upon her. She was like, the schadenfreude joy of a daughter that only a daughter can know about her father is rained down upon her.
Familiar with the actual show?
What's that?
Is she familiar with the actual show or just familiar with the joy
No.
of getting to watch her dad make a fool of himself?
The latter more than the former.
Yeah.
Doctor, you're calling Night Attack show, right?
Yeah, correct. Here, I'll do. Oh, doctor, there we go.
right.
Here, I'm gonna call him.
Well, I'm
if
gonna
he's not
peace out, you guys. So good
Are you?
night. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go to bed.
Oh,
nice.
Jesus, Bonnie.
Good
Oh, and
night.
JJ Stone, aka O Doctor, how you doing, buddy?
Hold on 2 seconds.
Wait, what? You telling me to hold on, sir?
By the way, while you're waiting for
Hold
Doctor,
on.
can you please play the GIF that was just put in the chat room by Gambling Man?
Sure. Let me throw a little sauce on top. Let me hit play on this, and then we'll go.
Here's the GIF. It just got put in again.
Sure.
Time to get swifty in here. Got a shit on the floor. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. Take a shit on the floor.
Yeah,
take
this
off
is
your
going
panties
to
and
go
your pants.
really well.
It's time to get swifty in here.
Song 50.
Oh my god.
50 song.
We told Penny that they could win 1% of the earnings if they gang up and like figure out how Brian can win.
I'm just gonna play this on a loop for the rest of my life.
Dude.
Oh,
And I only got one question, Brian.
what's up?
Show me what you got.
Come on.
I like what
Brian!
you got. I've lost 10 pounds since then. Look at that. I ain't gonna show that off.
Well, if you had this fucking short odds on that being Brian's first comment.
Yeah, man. Owen JJ Stone, what's your opinion on this? Owen? Oh, doctor?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna hang up on this asshole.
Oh, Jesus, this guy.
Dude.
Brodied.
Totally hung up on Doctor. Oh, he's calling back. Hold on, here we go. Oh, Doctor, what's up, buddy? Oh, Doctor.
Can you see my low contrast?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, shit. Certainly no comments to be made about that image.
That video's already on YouTube.
Stop this black on black background.
In honor of the Roundsable being on, I want to make sure my contrast was as messed up as possible.
Yes.
We're gonna have to, you know what I mean? You see the teeth? See the teeth? See
Well,
how he's smiling?
So talk me through it. Well, like, what's your opinion on this? Should I be afraid of this thing?
Man, I'd say no unless the check was useful. I mean, I'm just saying, I've never seen you dance. I can only assume it's as bad as I'm imagining. And I hear Bonnie's voice, and I just don't know that it's trustworthy. I don't really know how safe it is. And why is this running? There's no shirt?
I'm showing up. I'm showing up what it looks like.
All right, here,
when I dance.
let's play a game.
Okay.
Brian, I want you to text Owen what you're getting paid for this. And I
Okay.
want Owen to live on the air. Don't reveal it.
Of course, obviously.
Fair enough.
But Owen, you tell the audience whether or not, in your opinion, this is worth Brian doing for the money.
Texted. It has been texted. Hopefully, he's receiving it shortly.
I got it. Oh yeah. I mean, wait, how much dancing we gotta do? Is it like 2 shows dancing? Or is it like, how many shows is it? Because I'm just saying, as your personal advisor, I get 2%. I'm on air advising. You already in the contract.
All right, fair enough.
Digitally.
Wow.
So it is a week. He's got to do a week.
No. It's 10 days. 10 or 11 days. It's a lot. It's a substantial amount of time. But
Okay,
Although-
so it's 10 days, 8 hours a day. That's not really great. But, you're dancing, and you probably can't dance anyway.
No, I can't.
So, they're paying you to do nothing.
Yeah.
Because they think that you're going to do something, and I can imagine, you're a very smart person, you're in shape, you ride a bike, you do some sit-ups. So when someone says 1, 2, 3, I'm assuming you're going to do 1, 2, 3. But, they're going to be throwing money at you to be trying to do something that you can't possibly do. So go ahead and take that free money.
we'll see. Look, I'm going to walk into this thing being the guy who does not know to dance, who only wants to learn some dance steps to do exactly one thing, and that is please my wife, who has only asked me to do one thing, and that's to dance. And I haven't done it.
Now, let me-
Dance with
let me-
his wife.
let me tell you
After
something.
he dances with
Now-
other people.
All right.
Bonnie, now that he said that,
Yeah.
after he gets done dancing, there better be 2 videos of him dancing with you, showing you how to boogie.
Oh, you're right. We got to
Oh.
Periscope
Oh, no.
that.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely
right.
happen.
You're not
that'll
going
be
to
the
use the
payoff.
gander of my
We're gonna
beautiful
do
future
a
ex-wife if
live
you happen to die in a
dance
car
on
crash
Night Attack.
and not dance with her.
That's a really good
Fair
point.
enough.
I like it. Now, keep in mind that this is like in that contract they said you have to.
We haven't gotten the contract
in the,
yet.
yeah.
You
No,
haven't
they
seen
sent
it.
they sent that you have to be like a California resident, so they get to. Keep
Oh, yeah. I need a place to stay. If anyone wants to put me up in LA, that would be great. Because I told them I could be a local
No, what that
if I
means
needed
is
to.
that the government gets a third of your.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they get.
Oh, the California government?
Okay. Whatever imaginary
Dude,
number
Moon-
you're thinking
Moon-
of,
Moonbeam's gonna
cut
have his hand
off
in
a
your
third of it.
pockets.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
at
That's what
least.
you're saying. Got it.
So is it still worth it?
so here's the deal.
I don't know.
I was
It's
talking
worth
to
it because
Brian
he said he
last
wanted to
night.
dance with you, Bonnie.
And you know what? That's so sweet.
But he's got to do it. He can't just talk that sweet talk. He be talking to you. He's got to follow through.
Oh, do you know what though? He did. He was just like, "Hey, baby, you go tuck those kids in. I'm gonna do the dishes." And I came down. He did the dishes right. He set his dirty dishes next to the stack of other dirty dishes. I love you too, Brian.
God damn it.
So I'm talking to Brian last night about this, and I know Brian's Bonnie's complaints about Brian only publicly dancing with men on the internet.
Yeah.
And Brian's like, fuck. All right, I gotta figure out like a thing. So like I'm like, it's like I can stick out and it can be funny and everything. So like I was thinking, idea number one, what if I only I didn't dance with a female. I only dance with men. Like instead, I'd be like the guy who always danced with men. And it's like, well, isn't that like Bonnie's only issue? And it's like, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, it'd be really funny. Like, I just have a feeling like, this is beyond, like, you're the guy who fucking is like, so I wish someone would dare me to take my dick out at the party. You're like, man, I wonder, like, oh, geez, I just guess I have to dance with a guy again.
Well, I guess if you're giving me that much money, I mean, I have to dance with a guy now, right? I mean,
They're like, no, there's a toned, fit 23-year-old professional dancer that would like to dance with a
yeah,
female.
but do you have like a
Oh,
30-year-old man?
what a crazy coincidence.
I mean-
Did I ever tell you about my 7 previous companions that fit this stereotype?
That looked like standing with a man. That didn't even look like dancing with a man. You
I'm twirling.
were
I'm twirling
standing
around.
with a man.
Oh, wait. You're talking about me and Jason Murphy here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
while
right.
he danced around you.
Well, yeah. This is me.
Okay, there's some hip movement.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
Watch
there
that
you
subtle
go.
fucking
This is
thrust,
post.
though.
This is after. Okay, so there was a fundraiser, and this is after
see,
Bonnie told me I was not
haven't-
allowed.
I haven't
You hadn't
even
seen it.
I haven't
You
even.
hadn't seen- you hadn't
I don't
seen
think
it.
he told me
It's
about
fine.
this.
I tried to keep it a
He
secret.
broke his
Bonnie-
promise.
Yeah, no, look, I thought it was bros before hoes, but apparently it's hoes telling me how it goes.
I'll tell you what, I feel like that's how we have to end the episode on. Brett.
And good night.
All right, love you guys, man.
Brett, things.
Wait,
the only
what?
thing that you need to worry about are mission pick. Go play mission pick all the time, every day, over and over again.
Owen, are you still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you got going on?
IQMZ.com. Put your email in. I'm launching it after kids start school next week.
Heck
Fun
yeah.
stuff.
Dude, what do you got going on?
Dude, I got jack shit. Fuck you.
He's dancing.
Yeah. Dragon Con. We're at Dragon Con all week.
Dragon Con.
All of us.
Mary.
We're all going to be there. I'm getting married. Fucking insane. We love all of you. We'll see you live Sunday night. Hilton, Crystal Ballroom, live night attack. We're going to all jizz simultaneously.
It's going to be
I
amazing.
didn't agree to the last part.
Like, Nine Waffle Stomp.
Jesus, don't die. Please don't die. That's my new phrase. Wait, is that taken?
Oh.
That I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack. I love you.
Died of fire. Oh, Jesus, it was the wrong thing. It played the wrong thing. Hold on.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.